Hello everybody, this is Phil Slav again, and this is the second fight between Beowulf and CT5Holy here in the Northwood bracket, Final Fantasy Tactics, you know the rest. What happened last round was, after a pretty good amount of back and forth, Beowulf eventually succumbed to some just pretty nasty straight damage out of CT5Holy. His ninja never really got to do much, but the counter kill on the Lancer was pretty deadly right there. I'd call that the turning point of the match, right? But here is the second half of the fight, and I'm mixing up my teams. Ugh. Let's see. There we go. Okay. All physical fighter units versus knights and lancers, and then two caster types. Sure, whatever. The map once again is Dagula Pass, and now Beowulf has the high ground. It's over Anakin. Tenshi Muyo, Knight who says ni. Geodude, you probably say more than your name. Oh wait, no you don't, you're Pokemon. And then the crazy Norse people who I can't pronounce for the life of me, so I just gotta call them as Beowulf, Lancer, Knight, Oracle, and Summoner. And then Akuma starts us off by doing nothing. Because again, he has item, so he's more likely to chill in the back than charge all the way forward. That's how AI treats the defensive item skill sets, especially like White Magic or item. Doesn't do that with Punch Out, I don't think. Anyways, Samurai is getting hasted. Everyone else kind of moves forward. Got some spells getting charged, so I could get haste 2 and a golem from Beowulf's team. As CT5's team makes its approach, we have an early golem this time. Stobbs didn't get in the way, thankfully. So, yeah, Kuma is just kind of chilling in the back there. Haste 2. Everyone gets hasted. Lancer just waits in place. Oracle waits in place. Hasted Samurai begins making her approach, as does Geodude, goes for a double panel Hell Ivy, getting neither of them, inflicting speed save onto the Lancer. And now we have first blood from Beowulf's side. He had a summon getting charged from his summoner. Lancer moves forward and does some melee, as the Oracle also charges a summon onto Geodude. This will prompt Akuma to run forward a little bit, and same thing with Knee. Except he's, just following the ninja. 74% haste onto him. Double panel Odin right here. 161 damage to both of them. Hits Counter Flood. 119 damage. As haste resolves onto the ninja and the knight. So they're both hasted. Hasted Samurai goes for straight melee and golem damage onto the Lancer, which gets blocked by golem. As the Shiva resolves and kills Geodude. Oof. Hasted Summoner refreshes Golem, as the Lancer is now going for a 2-panel melee onto the ninja. Maybe he learned his lesson from last time. Ninja goes for a Phoenix Down onto the Geomancer, who X-Potions himself. With 151 HP right now. I think Odin did 161, so needs one more heal or something, or he'll die again next big AoE. Knight, once again, nothing to do. His Paralyze resolves onto the female Samurai, whose haste just wears off, so she's kind of boned right now. Some melee onto Bay's Lancer. He moved into the mouth of the dragon for a little bit. He goes and kills the ninja with a net damage of 240. Ninja only had 230 life. He does some re-raise though. Haste wears off. Ninja pop backs up. Heals himself up. 173 or so now, yeah. And he runs away. Oracle falls back and refreshes Golem once again. Knight waits in place. Knee the Knight. Is going for a haste refresh on his two his people, Geodude and Akuma. Golem gets refreshed. As we have some long range Hell Ivy onto the Summoner. More damage to her, but again, no status. And the Geomancer also moved out of the way of haste, so he didn't get that. Lancer falls back. He does some X potion. Summoner's doing some summony thing onto the Geomancer. Don't act Samurai. Knight starts dispensing high ethers because these mages are starting to run low on MP. This Golem and Odin, whatever spamming, is taking a lot out of him. Geomancer dies once again, 161 damage. He's Phoenix down, only 3 health this time, so when he pops back up from a X potion, he's still within death range from the Odin. Only 153 life currently. Haste resolves on the Samurai, who is now no longer paralyzed, so she's free to come back in sometime soon. Lancer moves forward, does melee, and counters are just not his friends today. He hits a counterflood and then gets stopped, which isn't as humiliating as, I guess, the ninja killing you in retaliation, but still. Geomancer gets a heal. Knight does the high ether thing. Waits in place. Samurai going for straight melee. And then triple panel Odin right here out of Bay's people. 150, between 100 and 150 damage. Counterflood, speed save. As Haste 2 resolves from Beowulf Summoner onto all 3 of his people. Geodude going for more straight melee onto the Lancer. I believe Golem is dead now. So when he... yeah, just doing 140 straight damage now. He's catching a heal. Summoner moves forward and looks like he's doing another heal. Don't know. But the Ninja explosions himself once again. He's back up to almost max health, all at 226. High ether spam out of Bay's Knight. More straight melee onto the Lancer. He's down to critical now. Still stopped. But Move Will Say does resolve just in time. So he catches 130 from that. And then 170 from that. So he's back up to decent health pool now. Paralyzed onto knee now, 48%, along with a mild summon. And some straight armor break this time. Light Robe gets destroyed, he loses regen, loses some HP, loses some MP too. Pretty good effective damage there. Can't be healed back either.